Imagine standing in front of a mirror and not seeing yourself. No face, no features, only shifting images. A crying child, an angry man, then emptiness. Is this your truth? Or something you've been hiding, even from yourself? In this video, you'll discover how a strange mirror revealed what one man had spent his whole life avoiding: himself. In a world full of noise, where everyone is chasing success, money, validation, we often forget to pause and look within. Not at our photos, not at our achievements, but deep inside. This is the story of Adam, a young man who thought he knew who he was, until he faced a mirror that didn't reflect his image, but his truth. Adam's life looked perfect from the outside. A prestigious job, plenty of friends, social media full of accomplishments. Yet every morning, when he looked in the mirror, he felt something missing, as if the reflection wasn't really his. One day, wandering aimlessly through the city, he stumbled upon a narrow alley he'd never noticed before. At the end of it, an old, nameless shop. Something inside pushed him to go in. The air smelled of old books. A clock ticked softly in the background, and in the corner stood a large mirror. He stepped closer, looked into it, but his face was gone. Instead, he saw flickering images: a frightened child, an angry young man, a crying adult, then nothing. Confused, he turned around. An old man sat behind a wooden desk, reading a book. Adam said, "What is this mirror? Why doesn't it reflect me?" "Old man, because it doesn't see your appearance. It sees your truth. It shows what you hide from yourself." Adam sat down and slowly began to talk about the emptiness he felt, the fear of failure, the mask of success he wore every single day. The old man listened in silence. Then he said calmly, "The mirror doesn't lie, but it doesn't judge either. It simply shows you what you need to see." Then, the next day, Adam returned, again and again, not searching for answers, but for himself. He started writing his thoughts, facing his fears, speaking to himself with kindness, even apologizing for all the times he doubted his own worth. Until one day, he entered the shop again, looked into the mirror, and saw his reflection. But this time, it was different. A genuine smile, eyes filled with light, a face that finally felt like his own. The old man smiled and said, "Now you see yourself as you are, not as the world wants you to be." Adam left the shop, but he wasn't the same man who walked in. The world outside hadn't changed, but he had. From that day on, he no longer needed a mirror of glass, because the real one was within him, a mirror made of honesty. Don't look for yourself in the eyes of others or in your trophies and pictures. Look for yourself in moments of truth, when you face your fears, when you admit your weaknesses. Only then will you truly see yourself, beautiful, strong, and enough. So if one day you look in the mirror and don't recognize who you see, maybe it's time to look deeper. Have you ever faced your inner mirror? Share your story in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that touch both the heart and the mind.